want to get hands-on experience because this is the field that I want to get into. So there's something that we have been keeping kind of close to our chest. Stuart's trying to make me good at sports. I'm really trying to get more consistent. So I've been volunteering at Mission Tejas State Park since January, and then Stuart started going with me in February. And before that, I've been volunteering with natural resource agencies since 2017. When I was in Connecticut, I volunteered with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service at a nature preserve called Stuart B. McKinney, and I miss that place so much. The people there were so lovely. I basically went and said, hey, I'm going to school for environmental science. I want to get hands-on experience because this is the field that I want to get into. And they said, great. And they put me to work, and I was able to go out with their wildlife biologist. I worked with their education guy, helped develop a junior ranger program there. It was wonderful. I don't know why I never vlogged any of that. I guess I just really wasn't as into the whole YouTube thing then as I am now. But all of that said, we've been going out to Mission Tejas every single Thursday that we are able to, and I honestly have to say that it's become like the highlight of my week. I just love going out there, being outside, just getting that hands-on experience, being out in the woods. It really feels rejuvenating to me, and I think you feel the same way.
I do. I enjoy it for no reason other than probably being selfish, is that I like being out there.
And it's a great way to get job experience, and we've been able to learn through the things that we've done that, like, yeah, this is definitely something that we could see ourselves doing for the long term. Like, working in natural resources is a passion for us, and we care about the environment, so it's just a really great way to give back and also get a little bit of something for yourself, because you get to network and meet people and build experience. And they gave us some swag, so we're almost like kind of legit, which is cool. And you just build a rapport, and I don't know, it's been a great experience. And I'm always advocating for people to go out and volunteer if you have the time. Just find an area that you're interested in and go and try to volunteer in it, whatever it may be, because it's free labor. Like, you're giving people free labor. They're gonna wanna let you in if you're just saying, hey, let me help, and you never know what can come out of it. I mean, we've had some really cool opportunities. So that's like the big chunk of our Thursdays has been going out to Mission Tejas. So I thrifted these jeans from Poshmark, but I got them new with tags, so they had never even been worn. And this is a brand called Apartment 9. It's from Kohl's, I believe. But the reason I love these jeans so much, I own 3 pairs of this particular style of Apartment 9 jeans, and it's because of this band in here. It's this thick elastic band, and they call it a tummy control band. I don't necessarily want it for the tummy control, but they just fit me so well. They're technically a mid-rise jean, but they fit me more like high-waisted jeans do, and I don't know, I just love them. I think they're so flattering. It's been the one style of jean that I've absolutely fallen in love with, and this pair here, I only got to wear them a couple of times before they got a rip. And that's my one gripe with this style of jean. I think because this part is so thick, I have had a couple pairs now get a rip somewhere along the bottom half of the elastic band. And it's just because when I'm pulling them on, I think this is like the weakest part where the fabric is the thinnest, and it just rips. But I've patched them before, I'm gonna patch them again. This time, to reinforce this, because I know it's just never gonna be as strong as it was, I went ahead and got one of these like iron-on patch kits. And so I'm gonna do that really quick. And I think that that'll make these good as new. I'm also gonna reinforce it with some of this thread. This is dual duty thread, so it's a little bit more heavy duty than your typical thread that you would use. And I'm just gonna do that by hand. I have my handy dandy little budget sewing kit. And yeah, we're gonna fix these pants up because I wanna wear them today. I think that should work. Let's go ahead and put these bad boys on. Here we go, all patched up and ready to be worn again. If you really looked closely, and I mean really closely, you could see that I patched the hem right here, but who cares? I mean, we believe in getting the most out of our clothes that we possibly can, and if that means that from time to time that they have some patches, I don't feel like that's a bad thing whatsoever. But I just love this style of jeans so much, and I'll probably be wearing them until I can't find them anymore, or until I find something better, which at this point, I don't even know what that would be, but there you go. It's done nothing but rain pretty much the past whole week, and in fact it's been a really wet spring, and the weather just makes me feel like staying inside and not even moving. But we have some things that we need to get done in town, so we're consolidating all of our trips. So there's something that we have been keeping kind of close to our chest over the last month or so, really longer than that, ever since we've been talking about it. The first thing, the biggest thing, and what precipitated what we just did in Lowe's is that we've decided over the summer that we kind of want to disappear for a few months before school starts, and we have to come back and get back into the grind. We kind of just want to get off grid and disappear for a while.
Get away from all you lovely souls.
Recharge and just reconnect with ourselves and reflect a little bit. We feel like we really need that. As part of that, in order to be able to do that efficiently, we've decided to invest in something that I honestly never thought we would ever do, but yet here we are doing it. We've decided to invest in a solar system for our RV. Not the biggest, not the most expensive, not the most insane,
but not like the rip-off cheap Harbor Freight kit.
That is what we're doing. It's kind of a big deal. We're really excited about it. We almost have everything that we need to get everything installed and rolling. It's a really big deal, and we've kind of kept a lot of it quiet just because this is something that we're doing purely for ourselves. It's something that we feel that we need, or we feel that our souls need it, honestly.
I feel like 2021 needs it.
And the solar is a big part of it because that's what's going to allow us to do what we want to do, to get out and get away and disconnect from everything and truly be off grid. So yeah. It's going to be taking up a lot of our time and energy over the next few months. It's probably going to be coming into these vlogs quite a bit, so I figured no time like the present to mention it all.
Not going to be any crazy how-tos on solar.
No, we're figuring it out as we go.
There's already so much information to sift through, and I'm not the expert.
But you're doing a great job.
Yeah, it's not just solar panels plugged into a battery. I mean, it's the wiring, the charge controller, the fuses or breakers.
At any rate, that's why we went to Lowe's. That's what we have going
Yeah.
on. If you follow me on social media, you may have been seeing some hints about all this, but it's going to be a big summer, and this is going to allow us to move our life in a direction that we really want to take it in. So. After many, many, many days of just being way too busy and not having the time, Stuart and I finally have the free time to go to the gym, which is really exciting because we love working out, but sometimes life just gets in the way and you can't make it the priority that you would like to, and we definitely haven't been able to do that lately. So I'm really looking forward to this workout. It's definitely long overdue. Stuart's trying to make me good at sports. We'll see how this pays off. Well, I don't think I'll be joining any leagues anytime soon, other than maybe the leagues of the worst. So as a little update on our solar project, these are 2 of the batteries that we have. The other 2 are already inside the RV. Right now we're just trying to figure out where we want them, how we want to have them positioned, how we're going to run wiring and everything, but these are what they look like. They're very hefty. They each weigh 110 pounds. Definitely not light duty.
No.
So lots of fun happening over here trying to get these things inside. We're just trying to get them cleaned up a little bit.
I mean, once we get them where they're going, it'll be fine. You know,
Yeah.
It's not like we're
not going to be moving them around every other day.
I'm not going to do that. 12 volt, 506 watt.
Solid. For the first time in well over a week, we have sunshine. I missed you, son. What are you doing on the bed? Apollo. Are you fixated by what's out the window? Here's your coffee, my love.
Thank you, sweetheart.
So I knew that this was probably going to happen eventually, and probably sooner rather than later, but I finally have reached a point where I can no longer avoid the reality. My small but trusty MacBook Air can no longer handle my editing needs. And I keep getting messages like this, and I have done everything that I possibly can. I've deleted every single program off of here that I possibly can, that I don't absolutely need for editing videos. Done everything that I can think of, and yet it's still not enough. I'm not able to edit the footage that I need to be able to edit. It's just the way it goes. As video footage becomes better and better, the software gets better and better, it takes up more space too, and computers have to continue to evolve to be able to keep up with the demands that people are placing on them. And back in 2015, when I originally bought this laptop, it met all of my needs really well. And when I was still filming on an iPhone, it worked fine for me then too, but those days are now officially behind us. And I did order a new laptop. It'll be here sometime next week, and it hurt me to spend that money, but kind of need a laptop that's gonna work for me, and I don't think this one's gonna cut it anymore. Luckily, I still have a video that I can post for this week, so I won't be behind or anything like that. I should still be good, but it's just frustrating, you know? It doesn't make me happy, but that's technology for you. It's great when it works, and when it doesn't, it's the pits.
Straight cruising, headed for a bruising, watching out for number one.
So before we head out of town and into areas where we don't have as good cell phone service or as good Wi-Fi, we stopped off at SFA so that I could upload this week's YouTube video. And then hopefully my new laptop will get here middle of this coming week and I won't have too much of a slowdown with my schedule and everything. So I'm really trying to get more consistent and more on top of my game a little bit, and it seems like every time I start to, something comes up. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this vlog up. This is the first time I've done like a weekly vlog, and depending on how it all comes together, I might keep doing it. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you're looking forward to seeing more of in these vlogs. There's definitely a lot coming up this summer. It's gonna be a very busy, very interesting summer, and I'm looking forward to preserving that for posterity. So anyway, that's it for now. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I hope that I will see you for the next video.
Peace.